Hi everyone, so today we're going to be coloring this symmetrical circle flower design, and I've decided that I wanted to go over some color theory with you before we do this. So I made a copy of the color wheel over here, and just to do a quick review, you have yellow at the top, then on the right corner red, and then blue on the left corner. Yellow, red, blue, that is the primary colors. And then the secondary colors are orange on the top right, green on the left, and then violet below. Those are the secondary colors. So in between those colors are something called tertiary colors. Tertiary sounds like third, right? You have primary, which is first, secondary, second, tertiary, think of the T as third. So if you were to take yellow and orange and mix those together, you would get a third color, which would be yellow-orange. That's a tertiary color. If you were to mix together the orange with the red, you would get a third color and get red-orange. If you were to mix together the red and the violet, you get red-violet. And if you mix together violet and blue, you get blue-violet, that tertiary color. And to get blue-green, you'd mix the you'd mix the green and the blue together to get green-blue, or blue-green it's called. And back over here, yellow and green is yellow-green. So those are the different kinds of color combinations you have on the color wheel. And as you can see over here, it's broken down primary, secondary, tertiary. Today, for this particular project, we are going to be using a combination of primary, secondary, and tertiary colors. I thought more about the feeling that the colors emit and the fact that we want this to be relaxing and fun. And so what I decided was I would do analogous colors, which makes us be calm and relaxed. And I chose analogous colors that emit those feelings, that are relaxing and are very bright and cheerful at the same time. So basically I chose yellow, then the yellow-green, a blue-green, and a bluish-violet. And actually I should have started here because you'd be orange over here, orange, yellow, and then the lighter green, blue, green, and violet from here into here. And you'll see it actually does, by thinking about that, choosing those, when I color now, you're going to see how this emits that sort of cheerful, calm, happy feeling. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this and sort of make a decision and imagine this different ways. I say to myself, okay, I'm going to look at this center. Do I want that to pop out a lot, be yellow or maybe orange, or would I rather it be more subdued? It's something I'm thinking about. On the leaves, do I want them to be realistic and be green, or do I want them to be an unusual color like an orange or a purple? What do I want? Well, I think that it makes me feel more settled when it is the real color or something similar to the real color. So even a blue-green would be pretty, because sometimes plant leaves can look bluish-green. And on this, I'm thinking either orange or yellow, but I'm not sure. But I really feel like right away, without even thinking of anything else out here, I would like these to be blue-green. So a good way to start is to make one decision and then work your way out from there. Once you've made that decision and you know that's what you want, And I could tell it was the right decision because I'm feeling really happy already as I'm doing this. Then I make decisions moving forward. Now, on your monitor, on your computer monitor, this may look a little bit more blue than it is in reality. I'm noticing that right now as I'm doing this. But it is a blue-green that I am creating here. So when you do this, I would like you to do it along with me exactly the way I'm doing it. Of course, later on, you could always make your own decisions, make a copy, and and do your own thing and have some fun with changing it. But right now, just because I'm trying to get the idea across, that making these decisions is a very big part of having something that you feel happy with and successful with. Okay, so once I've got that done, I know that's going to have to be in some other places for the design to balance and to flow. So I think what I'm going to do is include the same thing somewhere up in this area, in this repeat design. And I see that these leaves are going that way, and then this design is going across. I'm a little bit concerned. I think it might look a little funny if I repeat that. Not too sure about it. I'm feeling a little uncomfortable with that. Maybe in between here, I might fill this in. I'm thinking about that versus leaving it open. That would mean that the background would be showing through. How about if I do this part, these, in that blue? I think it would be pretty to leave these open. Something about this is telling me to do that. So it'll look almost lacy and light and pretty. So you always repeat the same thing around and around to get that nice symmetry, beautiful flow. All right, now I'm thinking about the orange or the yellow here. Decisions. I think I'm going to go with the orange. We see yellow flowers a lot, that is true, but something's telling me to make it orange. I love orange. I don't know how you feel about orange. Of course, that's a personal feeling, personal choice. In fact, I noticed that I like a lot of orange vegetables, like cooked carrots and squash, butternut squash, and I especially like pumpkin. So sometimes we can be drawn to the color and then realize that we like the food. In fact, on the bluish green, one reason why I love blue-green, and I don't know how you feel about this, is I think of how beautiful the ocean is when you go to a warm place, how possibly an island in the Caribbean or someplace in South America that has some beautiful clear blue-green water can really just make your day just looking at that. And of course, if you could get there, it's even better. All right, so now thinking about the balance again, I have this orange. I think that this would look really nice orange. It just came to me. And again, just go with your gut. This time do it like me, but certainly you could try it again, put it on a copier or trace over it. Do it again. Even do it again from scratch. Or you can make up your own design using the template underneath. These look like hoop earrings. I kind of like that. It's funny how things will just remind you, the shapes remind you of things, and as you're doing it, you don't even realize it could be subconscious. These things remind me of flying saucers or some sort of thing from outer space. And I actually had an experience where I saw something far off in the distance that looked like a flying saucer, I guess you could call it. And it actually got closer and closer, bigger and bigger. It's a whole story I'll have to tell you about sometime. All right, so I love that. I think that looks so nice. Now, these can either be purple, it could be green, it could be yellow. Decisions, decisions. Do I want them to stand out a lot? I don't know. Well, right now, I'm still thinking, do I want this part inside here to be a color and not show through the background? It's really a lot of decision making. If I only did this yellow, maybe there wouldn't be enough yellow. You know what? I think I'm going to color it in yellow in the background. And I think I made the right decision. Now I'm looking at it. Sometimes right away when you do it, you go, yes, that was the right decision. That looks really nice. Okay. Here we go. Beautiful. Now, put some purple, some lavender. You know what? I think I am going to make these in lavender. Oh, I like that. And as you go along, you'll decide, is that something that I like? Is that the way I would have liked to do that? But as I'm doing it, I'm realizing I really do like that. That's beautiful. That's special. Very ornate, very detailed. And it's one of a kind. Isn't that the most fun thing about art? I am positive nobody else drew this in the whole world. They never ever drew the exact same thing because there's just so many possibilities of what could be drawn. And I just have a feeling nobody drew the identical same one. Would it be similar? That's possible. Sure. But this was totally out of my imagination. We take it from billions and billions of different choices. So I don't think anybody else had the same one. I kind of like these circles in the middle where that's showing through. I may leave that. Decisions, decisions again. All right. Now, should I leave that space there? The white is actually pretty. It gives it a little more dimension. But I feel like it is needing something purple in here too because it only has the purple there. Let's see. I don't want to make a mistake and just kill it. All right, you know what? I'm going to put some green in here. Nope, I don't think that was a good decision. I'm seeing it now, and that green looks too much like the yellow. I could go over it. Maybe I'll make it orange. Yeah, that's pretty. So these are analogous colors, but they're far away from each other. They're not right next to each other, which gives it some contrast as well. I might stop it here. I don't want to ruin it. Yeah, I think I'm going to. I like it. All right. You have to be careful not to work it too much either. And then you want to sign it also. So what you need to do is get your marker and then sign your name. As part of it. You want to make sure that it's yours. It's your name. All right, so you have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Bye now.